Hello, and welcome to Gremlin Attaboy's Adventures. I am Gremlin Attaboy, and today's episode we are going to the city of brotherly love, also known as Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a city rich in history and the birthplace of America. Today's destination is the Academy of Natural Sciences by Drexel University. It is here where our slideshow will begin. Outside the building, you'll see this wonderful bronze sculpture of two velociraptors, known for their appearances in the autobiographical films Jurassic Park. Upon entering the building, you will see this, the long-neckosaurus. Known for always putting its neck out for others, you will see that it has low self-esteem. The dinosaur room is full of dinosaur bones. The usual fanfare of Tyrannosaurus rex, Stegosaurus, other sauruses. It is a favorite of many people who come here who enjoy looking at dooky brown bones standing in an upright position. Here are the remains of the fearsome Mosasaur, named after an archaeologist's hurt back which was mostly sore. The Mosasaur was known to both swim and eat at the same time, a feat even some humans have trouble with to this day. This orthodontal nightmare has the most creative name. It is called a bony fish. As you can see, it is a fish with bones. But these old fossils are not the reason for our trip today. Our first specimen is the king of the jungle, the tiger, whose great camouflage is only bested by its obsession with cornflakes. They're great. Here we have the kiangs, or donkeys. Though they're often heard chattering about social justice and improving the community, they usually just sit around and chew the scenery. Here is the wild yak. Known for its incessant need to constantly have conversation, it's usually best to not talk back to this yakety yak. Next we have the Colobus monkeys, which are known for being highly territorial. They often explore areas that other animals inhabit and claim that they discovered them. In this sweeping desert situation, we have the Adra gazelle, Dorcas gazelle, addax, and scimitar-horned oryx. This variety pack of fancy goats have clean white fur which helps camouflage them into the desert sands. They are quite a horny bunch of individuals. And here we have the common raccoon, sometimes called a trash panda. Known for having mandibles, raccoons are quite friendly spacefaring creatures. They are always willing to be pet and give many, many hugs. And here we have the national bird of America, the balding eagle. And as we zoom in here, you see a not-so-bald baby chick. Known for its ability to fly great distances at one time, the bald eagle is always on the lookout for resources, and is always ready to liberate them from those who hold them. And here are the vile and disgusting bumblebees. Known for creating honey strictly for human consumption, the honeybees are violent in nature, always willing to attack those who they see fit. Notice the clear walkway for the honeybees to walk, held together by duct tape and a prayer. And here, this large specimen is the American toad, prone to alcoholism. This hefty fella spends most of its days sitting in a corner, judging all who walk by. He particularly hates diversity and equity. And here we have a gaggle of extinct waterfowl, the great auk, Labrador duck, and the Eskimo curlew. All of their existences brought on by excessive dysentery, as shown here in this diorama. In this stunning diorama display, we see the food chain, from plankton and algae to small river fish to larger fish, all the way up to the birds of prey that eat those fish. The only thing missing here is the inclusion of man, since we as a dominant species can kill, maim, and eat everything in this current diorama. Well, eat the ones that aren't poisoned by our pollution. The great North American beaver, known for building wooden dams across bodies of water, they've also been seen dabbling in the American adult film entertainment industry. Also shown is a chipmunk, recently separated from his trio, starting out on a solo career, and also a mink, whose fur you've probably seen in your closet. And here we have the American opossum, the only marsupial of North America. Seen here is a single mom who works too hard. She loves her kids and never stops. With a gentle pull, she has the heart of a fighter, and she is a survivor. And here we have caribou, where both the male and female caribou grow antlers. This is often seen as woke. Caribou droppings are often collected and used in the making of caribou brand coffee. One of the more controversial dioramas here on display. This is the rather thin-skinned musk oxen. They are notoriously known for their support of apartheid and use of slave labor in emerald mines. This variety in particular is known for overtaking community areas, such as a watering hole, and then dictating what animals are allowed to enter there, essentially censoring those who they do not agree with. And here we have the majestic American bison, seen mostly today in Yellowstone National Park, teaching tourists a lesson or two. These marvelous creatures were once plentiful across all of North America, until they were eradicated like most natives on this continent. In this forest scene, we have a bobcat preparing to surprise these white-tailed deer. The real surprise is that the bobcat is a vegetarian, and he's getting ready to pounce on those lovely, luscious leaves. Standing over 6 feet tall, the North American moose is a giant of the forest, though their population has quickly dwindled when man became obsessed with their soft, supple moose knuckles, a dietary supplement in the backwoods of America for decades. The fearsome and endangered polar bear, seen here playing a single round of tag with a seal. I guess you win this time, big boy. This prickly little fellow is a warthog or a wild boar. He is searching for his friend, a meerkat, along the dusty sands. The desert bighorn roams the sands, chewing on cacti along the way for sustenance. The reason for their name is still a mystery to this day. These brown bears are looking through the morning fog, searching for a delicious meal. Their fur is brown. They sometimes are seen in town, and when they maim people, it often makes me frown. Our final specimen is more modern. Here we have the homosexual Homo sapien male. Middle-aged and alone, this poor creature sits on the lip of a fountain, attempting to attract a mate. However, the only thing he is attracting is depression and a bloated abdomen. This particular specimen seems quite desperate for likes, comments, and subscriptions on their social media accounts. And that concludes the first episode of Gremlin Attaboy's Adventures. I am Gremlin Attaboy, signing off. Thank you for watching.